I see us continuing to grow, leaps and bounds. As money becomes tighter across the, nation for universities. Universities are relying on their surplus operation to generate revenue to help offset some of the costs they have, try to keep student, tuition down, try to keep stuff out of landfill. Surplus is a kind of a multi-use thing. It generates revenue. It also saves. We only get measured a lot of times on what we generate for the university revenue-wise. We don't oftentimes get recognized for the money that we save the university. Landfill, reduction, stuff that not always get sold and brought in as revenue. We're able to do that.
Big picture, long term, I think for everybody is a true cradle to grave resource for an asset management program. From the time it's bought through the purchasing department, goes through its life cycle tracking, and goes to disposition of surplus, and then either sold, recycled, or disposed of, I think everybody really wants a one sole source cradle to grave option, because we can't track it all. With multiple different departments and layers within the university looking at the same assets, having one program that could track it all would be ideal.
More of an online presence. A lot of the public, government is not aware of different institutions that run a surplus, where there's lack of marketing. I think we encourage, as far as USPA, we could market our surplus sales, more of an online presence, so it would be more of a success.
So I think a lot of universities are starting to understand that the funding they get is going to be different moving forward. They're not going to get federal funding, they're not going to get as much funding from the state, and they're going to have to rely on themselves to generate their own funds. So when you can find a department like Surplus that can generate funds, its administrators and departments understand that you're an invaluable service to them at generally no cost to them. So I feel that's a great way to really improve the amount of knowledge about what Surplus does and the value that Surplus provides.
Surplus property departments will play a huge role going forward with sustainability efforts.